Torchwood. Outside the government, beyond the police. A crack team of investigators protecting the Earth from extraterrestrial and supernatural threats. Yes, it's been 10 years since Torchwood first graced our screens, and we've seen them battle it out against all manner of human and alien enemies. But defending the Earth comes at a cost. And with no more Torchwood branches remaining, bar a single operative in Glasgow, and Gwen, who, according to Big Finish, is rebuilding the hub, someone has to take up the reins. That someone could be you. Here are my top tips for setting up your own Torchwood branch. First off, location, location, location. Yes, you need to find a good place for your hub. Most branches usually choose fancy landmarks to inconspicuously slide under, such as fancy fountains and pretty skyscrapers. For my hub, I'm going to choose this flat. I mean, I live here, so it's a pretty fancy place. Pets are great company. Why not get a pterodactyl like Mfanwe or a weevil called Janet? Or goldfish. Goldfish are easier. To assert your authority and establish yourself as a protagonist, it's always best to wear a trench coat of some kind to reinforce your enigmatic persona and look cool in high places and on windy days. This might be quite difficult as I'm currently the only member of my branch. Aside from being sexy, what do you do for a living? Hey, my name's Microsoft. Can I crash at your place tonight? Do you like raisins? How do you feel about going on a date? Are you a parking ticket because you've got fine written all over you? Sex. What is Torchwood without a team? A decent ensemble is essential. You don't want to end up hiring people who are just going to take alien tech home with them, or sneak a Cyberman onto company property without a permit, or shoot you in the head. That's why I only pick the best. This is a big job, Livvy. Are you sure you're up for this? There's an awful lot of competition for this role, a lot of really talented people. Where are they? Welcome to the team. Are you special? Are you ordinary? The Doctor comes for either type, so try being both at the same time. Hopefully, once he does, he'll give you his blessing for a spin-off. I'm sorted for this. Torchwood has to keep not only itself, but also the very existence of aliens from the public. Do what you have to do. White mines, cover up mysterious deaths, engrave Torchwood in big letters onto the side of your company car. Wait, what? So James, what are your top tips for setting up your own Torchwood branch?
The first thing you need to do is to identify if it's really warranted. You need to be sure that there are actual aliens that need combating. Otherwise, you know, it's not really justified.
Grown-up aliens, right?
Yes. What?
It is Torchwood, isn't it? So they have to be grown-up, adult, dark and edgy aliens. Things that wouldn't be appropriate for Doctor Who. Past the watershed.
I guess. So once you've identified your alien threat, the next step is funding, because running a Torchwood base is incredible.
Cussing Sontarans.
Sorry?
You could have cussing Sontarans. They could come down to Earth, the Doctor turns up, and one of them says poop or bloody or Burke, and the Doctor's like, I'm having none of this, and swans off, leaving Torchwood to sort it out.
I mean, I'm not sure that Dan Starkey would use language like that.
A tiny alien disguised as an ecstasy pill. You couldn't do that on Doctor Who now, could you?
Well, you couldn't do that anywhere because it's a rubbish idea.
Fair enough.
Anyway, if you're financially prepared, the main thing you need to do is get permission from your local council to set up
I know. How about a Dalek, but it's naked?
Goodbye, Christel.
But... So there we go. You should now be fully equipped for setting up your own Torchwood branch. Have you got any tips for setting up your own branch? Let us know in the comments below. The 21st century is where everything changes. You've got to be ready.